What's that place down there? We don't go there, son. That's Yorkshire. That's where speed cameras live. How do, and welcome to the Palace Pompar. Well, it's a Sunday morning. Is my clock right? Oh, I think my clock's actually right for a change. Since all the clocks changed last week. We're out on Cali today. And we're just getting a few hours out while we can. Bit of a ride out. Just for a couple of hours. Got something planned with family this afternoon. So, still not got quite used to that. Jumping from one bike to the other. Muscle memory and all that. What is this? I've got traction control on. I need to be turning that off. There's the Zumo XT kicking in and telling us a speed camera. It can get slightly annoying, to be honest. There you go. Especially when you've got, in fact I haven't tried it yet because my beautiful bride of 35 years still hasn't been on this one yet. The weather's not been good enough yet, she says. I mean, none of it. Although it is due to have been nice today. It's currently 7 degrees according to this. I've not put the Insta360 on just yet. But I've got another new toy that I've not had a chance to try yet. I think I've had it nearly 2 weeks or something, and I keep saying, oh, I'll have a do, and whenever it's chance to have a do, it's been raining. So it's not due to rain today, so we're going to go out and have a do with it. So we've bought a DJI Mini 3 Pro. And for those that don't know, that's a drone. Interestingly, it's a drone in the sub 250 grams category, which I believe is a CO or CA, can't remember off the top of my head. I've got my operator ID. So one of the benefits of having a sub 250 gram drone is the CAA classifies it as a toy. Now, although you need an operator ID on because it's got a camera attached, because it's classed as a toy, it doesn't fall under the same constraints of drones over 250 grams. So if you've got a drone that's over 250 grams, so like the old Mavics and stuff like that, and the Phantoms, the drone code says no more than 50 meters from people and 150 meters from buildings and all that good stuff. However, with a sub 250 drone, the good news is none of that applies, and as long as you don't fly over crowds and big groups of people, prisons and airports, you're pretty much free to fly wherever you want, as long as you've got your operator ID. And your operator ID, it costs £10 a year. As I say, you don't even actually need a flyer ID, although that's a free test that you sit and you do that. So I've got the little Mini, and it is mini, it's like that big folded up, sat in here at the minute. and it's got follow me modes and all sorts of other modes, but the idea is just to get some B-roll footage of the bike riding past, and things like that. And there's another shot that I want to try with the Insta today, so we'll see how that goes. A shot of Pendle, shrouded in mist. Anybody who's ever watched my videos before will see this is quite a familiar entrance for me. I do like these roads. We're going to get up to one of my favourite roads because I'm going to see what it's like with the drone up there. That's the purpose of today. Heading towards Bowland Knot. And I do like riding these roads. So they're not the fastest, but they're nice and twisty. You can have a bit of fun. So on this though, I've still not had a massive amount of experience on it since I've had it. I've been out 2 or 3 rides, to be honest. I think not many. And one of the things before I got to say that, you know, when I was looking at it and people were all saying, oh, it's not as nimble, you know, it's faster than the 650, but it's not as nimble, you can't throw it around the same. Do you know what? The more I ride it, the more I'm thinking, yeah, it is. I'm not saying it is as nimble, but the margin is certainly not as wide a margin as you're led to believe. Yeah, it's a bit heavier, 20 kilos heavier I believe, but it's like a breakfast. Although this doesn't have the stock exhaust, and I don't know how much that will say. There'll be a few kilos difference there. Anyway, you know, 1 or 2, but they're not the lightest of things, the suitcases that come on these. It's still got the same little fat bloke sat upon it. I suspect that car in front has a mountain bike on the back, and they're going to the Gisborne Forest Hub. And they all take the motorbike, their mountain bikes on a Sunday and ride through the wood, going straight across, following them other 2 cars. See if I'm wrong. There we go. Oh, I always stop here because it's a bit of a posture with. It's only a giveaway, but for me, I think that one should be a stop. Just my opinion. There we go. Gisborne Forest Hub, and then Stocks Reservoir. Turning right up here. They'll all be going in. You can see them all with the push irons there. I'll be parking up and riding through these woods. You know what? Fair play to them. There we go. The Gisborne Forest Hub. It might be interesting one day to get up there. Have the drone about. You know, when I've got a little bit used to it. I've had a drone before. I just want to get used to this one. We're just coming up here onto Stocks Reservoir, the biggest body of water in Lancashire is Stocks Reservoir. And interestingly enough, before they redid the boundary in the 70s, Stocks Reservoir wasn't in Lancashire. So although we lost some stuff to Yorkshire folk, we gained Stocks Reservoir. Yeah, interesting fact for you. I've always found this one a bit quaint. There you go. Dalehead Church, because it's just stuck there in the middle of nowhere. Although it's a Sunday morning and it didn't look like it were open to me. I don't know whether they do regular Sunday service there or not. And if they don't, no doubt the Anglican Church will be flogging it off soon, like they've done with most of the stuff. Lots of churches have closed. People don't bother with them. Here we're crossing over Stocks Reservoir. You may be able to see it just there. Look. Stocks Reservoir that side, and Stocks Reservoir that side. Not a bad place to come during summer. It's a nice walk through these woods. Dog friendly, and all the way around, you'll see in a minute, you can park up here on plenty of parking. So you park up here, and there you go, that's where they're going. And you can walk all the way around the edges, and there's quite a lot of hides set up. So even on, you know, if it's a bit, you've got a bit of somewhere to hide. Gee, see what I did there? From the bad weather. But it's good with kids because it's there's all information up at walls telling about the different animals that are on Stocks Reservoir, and they can do a bit of animal spotting. And if you've got your butties with you and it's a bit of a wet, miserable day, you can cram inside one of them. There's quite a few knocking about, so you just go inside these little wooden huts that have views out over onto the Stocks Res. Well, that's not where we're headed. We're headed to one of my favourite little places that I go to. It's my go-to little ride, this. So I do it quite regular if I just need a couple of hours out just to clear my head and get out on the bike. And I don't know about, you know, so I guess the majority of people who do watch my videos, all three of you, you know, will be bike riders, and you'll sort of understand what I'm saying when sometimes you just miss getting out on bike. And you know, for me, getting out like this is my bit of stress relief. Even more so now that, like I said, I've given up drinking, and I've given up smoking. Alright, I'm still at vape, but you know, I'm trying to do something to regress all the years of abuse I've given my body. Now that I'm an out for it, but it's probably too late. Listen to you all there, kids. It ain't big and it ain't clever. So, you know, because of all that. But this is such a good way of relieving stress. And whatever works for you, works for you. Do you know what I mean? And if you don't get it, you don't get it. That's fine. Nobody's asking you to. But just, you know, a little bit of understanding for them that do. One of the first things folks said to you, oh, you're riding a bike, is that not dangerous? Well, I suppose it is. What rating are you giving it on danger, do you know what I mean? Leave it little at the back, bang it out of order. So like them lot, on the push bikes, happen they're doing it for fitness or whatever, but I dare say there's folk out there who do it because it relieves stress or it gets their endorphins flowing in other ways. And I guess when you're as inactive as me, riding a bike might get a few of my endorphins flowing. Happen that's part of it. Bit of adrenaline that I'm sure them lot get, but I'm too lazy to pedal for. So we're nearly there now to my favourite little bit, ball and knot. You can just see it creeping up over the top there. So we're going to pull up there, I'm going to get the drone out. But this is one of my favourite roads. Just this little stretch here. It's a good one. Like I say, it's not the fastest road in the world. And you've got to take it a little bit careful because it is a bit narrow. And there's some of these a bit of blind spot, and then you get a lot of shit in the middle of the road as well. But on a summer's day up here, can't beat it. Well, other than suicidal sheep, you've got to watch out for. And I'm not joking. They just chug out at you from nowhere. One of the reasons why I like coming up here, I call it Pride Rock. And this bit you can see whether there's out coming or not. So we're approaching Pride Rock because in a minute you can go up and stand on top of Pride Rock. That bit there. You can stand on top of there. I'm not going to pull up there. I'm going to pull up here. Right. So we can come up here. Right to the top. If you don't slip. Oh. Stand up here on Pride Rock and we can look down, and over this side we can see Lancashire. Alright, and then as you turn around this side, Yorkshire. That shadowy place. What's that place down there? We don't go there, son. That's Yorkshire. That's where speed cameras live. So, we got out here. Got some lads on there. If you're out, here we go. Pride Rock. Yorkshire. Although, if you look a minute, Lancashire, you can see bits of rain coming out. I don't know, you can pick that up on this camera. You see how it's all a bit, some showery bits over there. And we look over there, looks like there's a bit of sun breaking through in bits. And there you've got your Yorkshire Three Peaks. So it's a belting little spot here. Nice to just pull up. It's a nice little ride up. It doesn't take you that long to get here from where I am. So, good thing is, out and about, shouldn't be any bugger around to bother. We can get the drone up and have a look and have a quick play with some of the features, and then we'll head back home. So this is the drone, right? Fold out there, fold out there. That bugger, get them out of the road. Take that off. Right, that folds out there, that folds out there. That's it, right? And as you can see on here, somewhere, there, 249 grams, right? 249 grams. Now, that's it turned on. Now we've got to turn this on. And then I've got a dedicated phone for the job, rather than messing about with my phone. Turn on, you bugger. Yeah. There, silly. And then we have these little bits. Tuck away here. Hot phone's booting up. So there is a slightly more expensive model of this where you get the screen is built in. There's us. There's us. Take gimbal up. Wave. Happy days. Now, we should have options here. Got that. Odd. Now this has got a zoom apparently, so it can go on here. Oh, there we go. I just have to move my gimbal up. There we go. Now, two minutes 41 before it returns to home. It's in flight. Right, spotlight. Let's do active track. So the idea is that should now, I can see it up there, should be flying around. It should keep it's going to keep us in shot, and then we can sit up back. It should be circling up way around. So now, the battery's saying it's nearly flat. And it should be coming back in. And there we go. And that's it, happy days. So we turn that off. And we go and pick this up. Oh, dear me. Turn that off. That goes in here. That goes in here. That goes in here. And that goes in here. And then we just put this back on to protect the camera. Goes in like that. Come on, play ball. That goes in like that. Now what we can do is, if we get this cable here, and that cable there, can charge up. So that's charging from back, and then that one should go in there and should charge the drone. Days of the happy. Okie doke. and we can just turn that off. I don't want turning off. Come on, turn off, you swine. It's not happening, is it?
Continue on Keystone Road.
Bit like that, love. So there we go. Visor down. Quick play with drone. I've only got the one battery for it yet. Put that in. Oh, shine a light. Have to pull up over here. So it's my intentions of getting it drawn on here one day and seeing if it can do an active track and follow me along. I'm going to pull over when I can, when it's safe to do so, because I just realised I've been a complete dickhead. A complete dick, and I've not fastened my helmet up like a bell end. Let's just wait here. Let's get rid of that. That's not staying in, which is no good. This is probably going to go flat. Let's put it away for now. Save hassle. I've already seen that truck coming from distance, so I might as well just wait here until he decides what he's doing. Should be coming out Brew at Thill any minute. In my watch right. Out of 10. Here we go. Send that bugger from distance. Now, why stop there, right? When there was a passing place, he could have stopped opposite. Never mind. One of these here cyclists, see it? You know what they're like, they're cyclists. Lone to themselves. Camper van boy. Thank you. Again, let's stop short of it, but you know. At least he stopped. It's a bit chillier here up tops. Turn that up a bit. Oh yeah. Right. Hands are a bit nippy. Messing about that drone, it cowed.
In a quarter of a mile, turn right onto A65.
Stand in the middle of the fucking road, why don't you?
Turn right onto A65. Continue on A65.
We'll have to take it a little bit easier and round here. There's all fucking speed cameras out everywhere. Any given Sunday, I'm surprised I've not seen any on here yet. They're usually all over the place. As with Sod's Law, won't be anybody about it because I'm behaving myself.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
I'm only getting started.
At the roundabout, take the second exit to A65.
Fucking clue what I've done, you know what I mean?
Continue on A65.
So we've had a little play out. We managed to get the drone up. Only a quick play. But I got out on the bike. And it's a different feeling getting out on this bike as it is getting out on Karen, which is my Vulcan bobber that I've done. That's still not quite right. She's almost there, running wise. I've still got a fair bit to do with frame and tightening odd bits up here and there. Always going to be a rolling project. Idea was I was going to buy it and do it and flog it, but do you know what? I'm really tempted. I just like it. Some of the varieties, it's never run right. When I say it's never run right, with it being a custom job, it's not, and I want to get it bob on. Now I suppose if I get it to a stage where it's like, right, it's bob on, is that? It's running bob on, frames right, you know, nice and tidy. Got rid of odd little bits and done some bits I want to do to it. At that point, I might go, yeah, right, I might flog it. But until then, I think I'm keeping it. And I do like riding it. Don't get me wrong, I love riding this as well. But they're completely different bikes. They're completely different rides. You can ride the same roads, but it's a different tale altogether. Horses for courses. A bike isn't just a bike. They have personality and good bits and bad bits and flaws and little niggles and all that. Which is why we always refer to them as female. Getting bothered now, won't I? How dare you say that? Well, it's just an opinion. Opinions are like arseholes. Everybody's got one, although they shouldn't come out in public because a lot of them stink. Oh dear. Whew. I've not had my breakfast yet. I got some vegan bacon and vegan sausage. I'm not a vegan. I'm pescatarian. Still eat fish. I might even be a polo pescatarian. Have a bit of chicken now and again.
At the roundabout, take the fourth exit to Home Road. Battery level is low.